Okay, we're back up. Okay. Literally never had issues with this stuff. And today, for the first time in like months, the internet goes down. Well, at least I remember to zoom back out. Nope, let's not start the trailer. Now, I doubt we'll need to do the solo instance again. I mean, if we do, maybe I can, like... Character's not probably locked out. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't read that right. Hold your horses. I wish I had read that right. I mean, please try. I wish I had read that right. Let me see. Can I jump onto the VOD and see what that said? See, how does this work? I guess I gotta clip it. There we go. Oh, there we go. I saw it there. What is that? Let's see. The character selected was not properly logged out and is currently logged in an area on another client. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. Please wait to log in again. Okay, let's try again. See if it kicked me out yet. There we go. I've never gotten DC'd like pretty much ever like that. So okay, so we're probably not gonna have to do the solo instance again, but we'll need to start the cutscene over. Mr. Concerned Father. Okay, it just immediately starts it back up. I did not know it would do that.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it.
I don't believe that.
Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
I want to try doing this zoomed in thing, but I need to make sure to switch it off.
Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with. Now, a confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here. I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter. In some respects, she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father. Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi? Whether it be as third promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
Are you sure you want me to do that? She's young but has potential. She is not ready to. I mean, she is young but has potential is the nice way of putting it. But she's really not ready to become the Dawn Servant. Then again, neither is Koana. Like, in terms of leadership, the only one that even has a potential as like the current, like in their current form, is Mr. Warmonger, First Promise. But like, no, he shouldn't be the ruler. Let's just be nice.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready.
Okay, well, they're just gonna.
Not yet. Lama Ji thinks she understands so many peoples, their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital.
That's why we're going out on journey.
And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest,
None of them are
you
ready.
must have realized.
None of them are potential.
As potential rulers,
Yep.
all four claimants are lacking.
I had thought about this on my own.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a
I thought of this too.
but to cultivate one. And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
That's not gonna make him look good, but it's definitely gonna be for the good of the country.
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow.
I mean, look at Lamont's taking on the challenge.
I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn. Guide Lamachi as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I knew it.
Okay. She was, I mean, she said she was heading here. How much did she hear?
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you.
Who's the snitch?
You were dueling behind my back, weren't
Okay, that's all she heard.
I see there is no point in denying it.
I guess she didn't actually hear much.
You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries.
Thanks.
You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Yeah, she didn't hear anything.
Watch over her, champion. Kuna's recruits are no less sharp.
Yep.
As one might expect of Gallup's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset.
Uh-huh.
The other two, though. They dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings. And no good can come of it.
Yeah, first promise, same Mr. Two-Head. Alright, let's remember to actually zoom back out. Talk to Wookalamont. I don't think I'm going to continue doing that for now. Just because the potential to mess it up is a little too high. I think that would take away from the viewing experience. I'll consider it again at some point, but not right now. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. I think he will keep doing that. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after his bouts. Zoral Ja, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious, though. Did Papa want anything else of you? No, not really. Nah, not really. A small favor, nothing more. Just a sparring partner. Well, if that's all it was. Get some nice boots. Let's see, what level are these again? 655 and 645. Yep, that's an increase. Put those on. And they're level 92, so I'll hold on to the other. The other ones were 90. So let's just hold on to those as well. Nope, not glamour plates. Recommended gear. Okay. Continue on. The shape of peace. Wookalamont thinks it's time to gather her allies for the road ahead. I still haven't had one bite of Nami. How did she say this again? Namika's. No, it's Namika's. Namika's food, thanks to Papa's nonsense. So I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the four our cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover, eh? Again, Wookalamont, we don't do that whole resting thing. Damn it, Papa. Oh, Wookalamont, please. Again, how much did she actually hear? Because she's making it sound like all she heard was the dueling part. And not, you know, everything else. Can I just jump off this? Because the crystal's like right below. Yep. Okay, and we're supposed to go meet by, yeah, the inn. And wait at the destination. Wait your companions to continue with the rite of succession? Yes. Looks like that's everyone. And our new pot's worn. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go. I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Bonjontine. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then? A word before you go. Isn't this the restaurant person? I forget his name. Look, Evu, what are you doing here? Or is this the, oh no, this is the nerd. I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating a grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Yeah, right, this is the nerd and the guy who is overly obsessed with manners. Please, take up your axe and fill my flesh onto a taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? Which I forget, did she meet him? I guess she didn't. I know Cryle was there. I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. It's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrol for 1,000 years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming and owes the name for fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. That's ominous. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Bulk Evu. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated with Yokhoi. With the Yokhoi. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first, let us see Fondrontine safely to the Moblin's care. I was thinking it might. Meanwhile, in Gozoma Uka, let's see, is this where Mr. Two-Head's gonna spoil the party? Oh no, this is the first promise.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Yeah, this is what the father was talking about. He literally doesn't care about anyone unless they're useful.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them.
Even his followers noticing. His number one simp.
Wealth nor territory are of value. Wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Yep.
Step aside.
Yep, here's Mr. Two-Head.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawntrail may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
I get the feeling this isn't gonna go the way you think it will.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Oh, I can imagine.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me!
That went about how I expected it. Because this guy's supposed to be... First promise is really strong.
But he's just a runt.
At least for what I know from his reputation, or what they've said.
My thanks for your restraint. I can kill him whenever I please.
Yeah, that sounds... That's his personality, alright.
Your part in this is far from over.
I thought Mr. Two-Witted was gonna attack Kuana. Oh, one more cutscene. We're back, and we've brought with us a willing potsworn. This is Fonjontine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Esthamim's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. An artifact there from my GPU overclock. Let me actually just turn that down a tiny bit more. I know what part probably caused it, so let me just do that. Okay, because I have the core clock slightly too high. And anyway, let's continue. Wonderful, impressive. You are first to return, third promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to Workpot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing your proclaimed Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fonjontine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have reach met the requirements for the Feat of Pots. Ready Rock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well wishings. The Gobby speak is always so funny to me. It's fun to do too. Because it's not like complicated to do, and then you just do this goofy voice, and then you always have a Gobby speak. That's like, I think that's actually how they're voiced. Anyway, that was the Feat of Pots, I guess. That was really anticlimactic, but, I mean, we got to talk to Mr. Father. That makes 3. Ah, there's Kuana. He's got his craftsman, too. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna try to last time I tried to do that sound, it did not go very well. More Potsworn candidates. Come, come, tell Ready Rock your tales. Also, does it have to be raining? Always? Another feat accomplished. Another keystone acquired. Oh ho ho ho! You are doing well. I expect nothing less of Zeralja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable. I can promise, we must have you apply the Charlene knowledge you so cherish and arm Thrall with weapons of magic design. Ah yes, that's how he's going to try and win over Koana. But that's not the kind of technology Koana wants to bring over. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest to me. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolol is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charleon. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliolol to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Well, that just sounds like a really stupid answer. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charleon whole. This guy... Conquer our nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprising and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. That's the wrong voice for Thancred. Then we will keep fighting. Until the mounting cost convince them to lay low their weapons. Until all have grown tired of loss. Supposed to be doing a deeper voice for that, but whatever. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? Would you propose a mockery of peace? Ready Rock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliolol, there were no pot pacts or for the potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work on mobbies. Work for mobbies. Until the day Gulul Jaja arrived. The families of the Grabsnatch pleaded with them, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulul Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirits is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Uncle Jaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingle shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot pacts. Yes, reason and clever think changed Mobby's way of life. The first promise tries. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. We'd rather look at the future and the next feat. Are we gonna do that whole those who don't study the past are doomed to repeat it? We should be getting on as well. That was interesting. So the head of reason is actually had a huge influence on the moblins here. Buckle Jaja never did come back, did he? Stay out of the running, or oh, okay. Do you have a moment, third promise? Rock would repay you for helping with Kahi. He brings a tale of the Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. That's interesting. Everything fashioned of gold, eh? That's near Walk of the Mud. Did you completely miss that last part? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rock. Where did you hear that particular tale? From our long-time Yokhoi friends. They live up in the mountains in Ukrupacha. Well, I mean, that's where we're heading next, right? The giants again. Seems everything has pointed us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smiles behind. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to everyone. It unsettles me that Zeral Jaja is even a claimant in the first place. Surely his father cannot condone his violent ambitions. The head of reason in Ready Rock's history sounds so different from the head of resolve. They share the same body, yet their personalities are wholly distinct. I mean, yeah, didn't we establish that from Mr. Two-Head? The stories describe a place of boundless happiness, but are also rife with dire warnings of seekers who did not return. What are we to make of this? That it's all a conspiracy? These tales raise many questions. Let us hope the giants have the answers. Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. Golden mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urukopacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. I think those were down below, weren't they? Oh, no. We're going up the mountains, so we gotta head over. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. Okay, let me check. So we're on the Shape of Peace. And then, I mean, it'd be nice if you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, if we can get through to the Aether Current quest, but let's see, Divine Inspiration, all the good pots. Okay, those are probably the Aether Current quest. I'm gonna wait to do those until later, and instead let's head on over to the quest objective and check for Aether Currents. Northwest, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be getting that. That's gonna be up here somewhere. Let's just follow the road and head over to Urugopacha. So far I haven't forgotten to do the zooming thing, so I'm going to keep on trying to do it, and hopefully it comes out decent. Alright everyone, go ahead and talk. The Highlands are where the Lay of Proof took place. That being Gulul Jaja's encounter with the Yokhoi. But 'tis also the stage for the Lay of Ice, where heroes fought the monstrous Vilgarmanda. I am most curious to know what the rite will demand of us there. One day we're sailing up rivers, the next we're hiking up mountains. We're to meet the Yokhoi at last. This road will take us through the mountains to Urugopacha's highlands. An exhausting route perhaps, but a straightforward one. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Right. Third promise! Who's this? I'm glad I caught you. Reddy Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. What? She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Oh. Oh no, I know what this is gonna be. Huh? Something other than the keystone. The way this guy is smiling, this is not gonna go well. Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long. If you would please follow me. Oh, this is a trap if I've ever seen one. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. Woklamat. Seriously? That's how they're going to get her kidnapped? The writers? This is stupid writing. Why are we not all heading back? I'll be back in a little while. I understand her running off, but why aren't we following her? She's run off on us before and then we had to go and find her. Okay, I think this is just a bad example of writing, either that or I'm missing something. I'm eager to continue to the Highlands and meet the Yokhoi face to face. Heard so much about them, I'm not entirely sure what to expect. That man seemed familiar somehow, but I just can't place him. It's probably the First Promise's #1 simp transformed into him. He had a rather interesting hair for a cure, or should I say a Tanawawata? In any case, strange that I never noticed him while we were in Earthenshire, because it's a trap. Knowing Woklamat, she's probably eating sweets behind our backs and forgot to pay the shopkeeper or something equally careless. I don't understand why we're not following her. Because she's run off ahead and gone and done stuff before, and we've gone and like followed her and like checked on her, and I forgot the zoom thing again. I need to like either get better at that or stop doing it. Anyway, let's wait at the destination. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. Oh my god. Waiting. Perhaps there were complications? Well, let us wait a little longer, just so that the trap can be sprung very thoroughly. Like, it's literally right there. Just go with her. Actually, I guess the whole point was it's just right there. We can wait for her. This is getting a little ridiculous. She gets lost on her way back to find us. But how? There's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wicklemot's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. And she's not picking up. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. Gee, really? It was Reddy Rock who had business with her, yes? Let's head back. Oh, I never called for her. This is just kind of a little bit silly in my opinion, but whatever. Alright, there's Reddy Rock. We'll go ahead and talk to everyone, wrap this one up. I thought Wicklemot was just being her usual impulsive self, but now I'm not so certain. She didn't seem to be here. Something's not right. I can feel G really, Alize. I pray not untoward has befallen the third promise. Alright, Reddy Rock, she's not here, is she? Back again so soon? We've come looking for Wicklemot. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Reddy Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Audible gasp. Then who was that man who came for her? Oh, I thought you'd left already. Where's Lama T? Is she not with you? You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? Yeah, I'm with Koana on this one. That thou shouldest worry for thy sister is understandable. Yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are best spent on locating her. I will help you search. Why? You're in direct competition with her. I mean, I know why. I'm just saying. That is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister, least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Brilliant and I should work together at least. The better to facilitate communication between our groups. I guess. Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. We'll be on our way as well. Right. Keep in touch. Yeah, the feat of pods was a bit too short. Of course, there's gonna have to be some more stupid stuff to do here. Come, we should begin our search. Honestly, that writing I feel like was just terrible unless I'm like missing something. Anyway, it's been about an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Let's just use this as the background. Yeah, just put my character right there. Scroll lock. Alright. And I need to zoom back out. I really need to get better at that. Time to get up, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to, and I'll be right back. Alright. Get back to it. Go ahead and talk to Ready Rock and Koana here and search for a lost cat. This is most worrisome. If Ready Rock hears anything, she will let you know. Lost Promise. Should be lost cat. Koana is anxious to begin the search for Wook Lamont. If Lama T was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here, except Ready Rock swears she didn't see her. In which case, it's entirely possible that Lama T never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Why the opposite entrance? Anyway, let's head on over there. I think I just completely understood what he said there. Also, I started using the Griffin mount because I like how it looks. If the guard did not see Lama T, then we can be fairly sure she is not in Earthenshire. She is not one to pass without notice, well, that's for sure. The third promise. Mobby has been standing at his post with diligent eye watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of Tonwata with brightly colored hair? Mobby knows something of this one. He hears tongue flaps about a peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. A bandit, you say? Thank you. You've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here, though I wish it were otherwise. We must consider the possibility that the Tonawanta Wadton messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lama T is in very real danger. Come, let us hurry to many fires. I'd like a word with this peddler should they still be around. Alright, let's see. That has an aetherite, so we'll just teleport over there. Alright, where are we going? Ah, there's the peddler. Here, Brillian. This is the merchant who ran afoul of the bandit. Was there something I can help you with? I'm told you were victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was the scoundrel Kessa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There is no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that monstrous bandit leader and his predations. I think it's predations. Kessa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel, and with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Well, they probably got paid off by Mr. Two-Head. Little wonder he went after Lama T. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. No, I think it's Mr. Two-Head. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wu Kessa out of hiding. Then when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. Sounds good to me. Although you're too recognizable. An excellent plan, and I have just the right garments for your disguise. At a specialty discount price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for rare gemstones or some such. If Ukasa is as coin hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, and then we spring our trap. Sounds good to me. I pray your scheme is successful. Time to play our parts. Follow Kwan Leslie, not to fall behind. Okay. Can't right-click follow. Did I run faster than him? Which is probably good design, to be honest. If he ran faster than you or at the same speed of you, you wouldn't be able to catch up. There, that's a brawl fellow. Show him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you've put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. Alright, sir. I am very happy that I just got these gemstones from this guy. Also, Vieira emotes are terrible. A rare gemstone from that Hetsaro merchant, you say? I envy the profit it must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods than my usual haunts. Oh, that sounds good. For us, not him. A good start, but I would make certain Wu Kessa is aware of me. Let's continue. The moblin over there looks amiable to conversation. The stage is yours, Berlian. Ah, there he is. I didn't see where he was. What can Mabi do for you? Oh right, I gotta show how happy I am. Really glad they added this in 6.1, I think. Makes it a lot easier to do these tasks instead of having to type out /happy. The head sorrow sold you a Sprugglestone for your collection? Well, that explains your great giant joy smiles. Mubby is happy for your happiness. Mubby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jingleshine he must have made. Oh yes, he made very much jingleshine. That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. Alright, who's gonna be the last victim? Is it gonna be this Cheery Pelu? Probably not this moblin here. You see that cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. Hello, Cheery Pelu. I am so happy. A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection. That is a stroke of luck. And I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. Oh. Looks like we got his attention. Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours seems you'd see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat purse and no sellsword is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop and then return forthwith to Tuliolol. He's definitely trustworthy. Did you see? The rat has come for a nibble. That was like terrible acting, but okay. You played your part to perfection, Brilliant. A woman of many talents, just as Thancred and Urianger described. Now, let us lure Wukesa out and spring our trap. Looks like we get a hat as well. I forgot about the other gear coffer. Let's see, gloves. Yeah, that's an upgrade, and that is just barely an upgrade. So let's go ahead and equip both of these. This is level 92 gear, so I'll make sure to keep level 90 gear. Alright, Koana, what's next? A brother's duty. Koana wishes to execute the final stage of his plan. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I know, that's what the description just said. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed. The better to sell the active defenseless merchant. Assuming Wukesa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind. Whoops, I was looking the other way, Koana. Oops, sorry about that. Remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Oh. Well, that's no fun. Wukesa will tell us what he's done with Lama T. I mean, it's probably Mr. Twohead paid him to kidnap her or something. Anyway, there's the destination. Go ahead and wait for Koana to get kidnapped this time. I see it runs in the family. I was wondering, was it gonna like make me run to the next spot, or was it gonna just transition to the next area? I suspect he's gonna get kidnapped around here because this is a pretty long stretch of open areas. I mean, a female bun runs out and tells you to come with her. Are you gonna turn her down? I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about a share of your profits? What a share of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. Yeah, well, I've got a bigger bun. You're the gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eyes. Men, kill these Vidral. Man, perhaps you would like to, leave these ruffians. Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you would be so kind, Brilliant, pray leave them capable of speech. Do I have to? I mean, it's a purple circle of death, not a purple circle of mercy. There we go. Well, that was easy. I mean, that's why they're underlings and not the leader. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of your fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat Paka shit, salt lover. You'll get no answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is Wook Lamont? He really actually cares about her. I'm fast losing my patience. Talk now or die. That is your choice. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise. That's all. We don't know where they took her. Yep, Mr. Twohead. Hired? By whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wukesa knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed their leader after all. Want me to kill him? Once I've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills, but perhaps you could pursue Wukesa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. I mean, I could probably take him. He might lead us to where Lama T is being held. I mean, that's actually a decent reason. Go after Wukesa. I'll watch these miscreants until they've been taken into Landsguard custody. Alright then, let's head in an easterly direction. Also, I haven't checked this on this side for a bit. Okay, south. So there's actually one over here in the marsh. Yeah, we'll get eventually. Right now we gotta rescue Wook Lamont. A vantage point. How convenient. I didn't know they made these nowadays. Oh, there he goes. That's convenient. But he also just ran through waters. That'll make Thancred's job a bit harder. Follow Wukesa from a distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed or fall too far behind. Okay, well, that's obviously why I'm gonna jump on him, a griffin, and follow him. Yeah, we've done this before. We've done this before. Alright, that's why I'm gonna hop on a griffin. I knew that woman looked familiar. This job is more trouble than it's worth. Okay, he didn't even recognize Book of the Mod until, Oh, there's a, sightseeing point. Make sure, maybe I'll try and... I don't think I have enough time to be able to grab it while we do this, but... What was that? That's why there's this abnormally large tree sitting right here. Oh, hi there. Ma'am, you're a bit close. I'm gonna try and get this while we do this. I don't have lookout on here, do I? Oh wait, that should be enough. I should be able to catch up to him now. This was meant to be easy. Well, that's what they always say. Oh, there's another abnormally large tree that we'll need to hide behind. Let's see, is this taking us over by the swamp? Yes, it is. So there should be an aether current over in this area. Let's see, to the south? Okay, so it's actually like all the way down here. Oh, there he goes. But yeah, he's gonna be taking us right over to it. Should be safe enough here. No, you're not. Yeah, northwest. Okay, we actually passed it. So it's over here. Right? I guess it would probably be over here, or if it's in the center here. That would actually might make sense too. We'll see. Or no, it's probably pointing to a different one now. Ubigo. Am I supposed to be standing over here? Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's where we need to go. Duty complete. Is it Mr. Twohead or First Promise? Finally, my money. Give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hunting for coin, and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look, and I could tell that woman was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in flesh. Why, thank you. Oh, spare me of your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Ring, ring, ring. Tancred, I'm busy. Guana told me the news. You found the abductor then? What's the situation? That's the wrong voice. And you think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wukesa and stay on Mamul-Jaw's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep a distance until we're certain they have her. How does he know it's Mamul-Jaw? We haven't established that yet, have we? That's Mr. Twohead, right? Or is that first promise? Either way, we haven't established that it's one of them, have we? Oh, Mamul-Jaw, right, is the race. Never mind. I'll catch up with you as soon as I am able. Well, we found the destination. Follow the Hubigo from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure. Yeah, we did this. We did this before. Are they really gonna have us do 2 tail missions in a row? Where's that, east. Okay, so we're actually, like, right there. It's gotta be, like, right around the corner. Man, this guy walks slow. Bro, could you walk any slower? Okay, southeast, it's right around the corner. Like, could you at least, like, get me to the ether current so I can pick it up? I don't think I can go all the way around here without failing the mission. Okay, so is it right over here? I need to kill that thing. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's too far away for me to... Where did he go? Ah, did I go too far? And I gotta start over? Crud. I've never messed up a tailing mission, I think. Oh well, we'll get back and start the mission again. Wait, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go grab the Aether Current. If I failed it, then I'm gonna go... Yeah, you failed to follow the objective, you need to return to the starting point. Okay, I'm gonna grab the Aether Current and then we'll start this over. Okay. And now I can just hop up here. And here. Right. Right. What's the point of having this if I can't jump up it? Because I can jump up the other side. Okay, let's make the salty run back to the beginning. Okay, there's the destination. Let's start this over. That was my own fault. There he is. Like, he doesn't even turn around at all. What's the point of, like, having... You don't even need to hide. Oh, it actually shows a circle there. Interesting. Wonder if they have verticality in the check, or if it just completely ignores it. Like if he looked in my direction right here, would he just see me? Let's look at the abnormally large tree. We hide behind that. Did he turn around and then that's why I failed last time? Oh, it's probably because he started running on ahead, and that's why I lost the tail. There's just a village thing down here? Oh, okay, never mind. This is the docks. One last precaution, just in case. Not our manatee, which is not a manatee. What do they call it? Like an anatee or something?
Better late than never. that Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors.
I don't think we'll have to wait very long. Ah, yes.
That will complicate matters.
It's the first promise.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
And that's why he's a better choice than either the first promise or Mr. Two-Head.
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja.
Yeah, he's his number one
Knowing
simp.
the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones.
Oh, wrong one. Whatever. Why do I keep getting them confused?
He's more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Oh, nice. Need to calm down. Be patient. Trust in Thancred. I thought you were the cool-headed one. Nope, let's trust in Thancred. In Thancred to retrust. In Dadgrid to retrust.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be? These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons.
That's right, the Makote were very tribal people, but they've kind of
During
integrated in
one
with the
such
society.
migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
Do we? I don't know. Oh wait, we have the boat, but we don't have our manatee anymore.
Why release the Punity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Well, that was nice and insightful. Let's go ahead and head back to Many Fires. We'll have some more talking. Yeah, okay. Wrap up this quest. I may have put rescuing Lama T ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. True. Okay, that was... Let's see, this next quest is Feeding the River. I'm not gonna stop yet, but okay, yeah. There's 2 more quests and then that'll be through the Aether Current quest, which will be perfect. So I'm gonna try and go through and do both of those. Feeding the River. Koana wishes to gather your companions for the upcoming rescue mission. We need to gather our forces. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone of our present situation. So you see, my sister got kidnapped, and, like, you know that part, and we think it's Mr. Two-Head, but we don't have definitive proof yet, and they fled down river, so we're gonna go chase them. Thus, at the very least, we believe the Hobigo knows where Lama T has been taken. Thancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release our Punity from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Erinville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand helping to scatter it about, however. Looks like that's what we're doing. Would you accompany him, Brilliant? Yep. Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the Punity was let loose. Aren't I the crafter? Shouldn't I be doing that? With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Earthenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. Then let us divide the tasks and have at it. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild punities downriver. Our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. All right. Let's head upriver then. Let's see, let's check for the next Aether Current. To the north, oh yeah, okay. That's the one that we didn't get when we were doing, like we didn't need to go to Doc Poga here at all. Is like there one over by there? Anyway, we'll get that eventually. Because we still need to do the 2 that appeared in the Moblin village here. But obviously we'll do those probably in the next day. Tomorrow, whenever I do this. Not tomorrow, but the next day we play this. Anyway, how about that? Where are our Punities at, Erinville? Assuming our Punity has come this way, he'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Akka. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. Wild punatees eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I've prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. The Yaka is crawling with predators, however. It's not really a problem for me. So I'll leave it to you to scatter feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our punatees enticing a feast. Yeah, this was the lake here that we were looking at. Let's head on over to our destination. And maybe there was a... I think there was an aether current over to the west here. Yeah, southwest. So I'm going to head to the southwest. I'm going to head onto this island because I feel like that's either going to be a sightseeing point or an aether current. Either that or it's going to be up on the top over here. I'm going to check both of them. And hopefully we'll be able to find one or the other. I'll eventually get all the sightseeing points, but I doubt I'll do that on stream. I'm just going to try and get as many as I can while we do MSQ. Okay, still southwest, so I'm suspecting it might actually be on the island here. Although it could also just be at on that hill there, like I thought it might be. I think that's more likely, to be honest. But nope, there's the aether current, I was right. Nice. And there's no sightseeing point over here, right? No, I don't see anything. Alright, next one is northeast. Okay, so is that the last one we need for this area? It's under travel, right? Yeah. Aether currents. Marino Kazumuk. Okay, so there's actually 4 more overworld ones. And we know that one of them is up around here somewhere. So we'll just need to keep a lookout on the west side, see where the rest of them are. And then there's 3 from quests. And we're gonna get hopefully one of them today. Yeah, so those are the 2 blue quests and then the 1 MSQ. And then 1 from MSQ, which we'll get soon. Ah, that's where we need to head. To our destination. Alright, we were spreading out the feed. I was thinking we needed to wait here. You scatter Erinvild's punity feed along the water's edge. Looks like there's one more over in this direction. Yeah, there it is. I don't know how the punity is going to be swimming in here, though. Aren't these the shallows? Scatter the feed along the water's edge, and let's head back to Erinville. All set. I've just finished laying out the last bit of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. All right. Here she is. There's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. It literally just floats. Yes, that's a good girl. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats, then lead her over to the boat. You can let Koana know we have our punity back. That was really easy. Is he gonna teleport us back, or do we have to head back there on our own? Okay, we have to head back on our own. Teleport back to Many Fires. And let Koana know our progress. And then the next quest will be rescuing Rook of the Mott, and we'll get to there in a second. Erenville has the punity in hand, then. Good. I expect nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levier twins are over in Earthenshire right now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. Yep, sounds good to me. And now this quest should be rescuing Rook of the Mott and an Aether Current. Yes, perfect. Sibling rescue. Koana is nervously awaiting the call from Thancred. Thancred must know something by now. And there he is. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. You found her? Understood. Thank you. I had but to invoke his name. Thancred followed the Hobigo's boat to its destination and confirmed they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Buckle Jaja and his minions. I swear, I will make them regret this. Lama T is in Richleaf Tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap in the punity and make our way back to down to Huyakatuma. Wait, is that the place where the Aether Current that we didn't get before is? And the Aether Crystal? That would be really nice if it is. Nope, they're just gonna teleport us there for the instance. Actually, it didn't show it was an instance, so we probably aren't. It probably isn't actually an instance.
Thancred.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
Man, the colors and lighting look so much better than they did before. And part of it is that I adjusted the gamma correction a little bit better for my monitor. But even so, my monitor's always all washed out anyway. Yep, Mr. Two-Head. Ruining everything for everyone.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
Can I just kill this guy? That'd be real nice.
Give it back! Forzenten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
Oh, it's Tane, not Teen.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap?
He's got a point.
If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me. Who did that?
A little
His
kitty.
scales are as thick as his skulls.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
Coward? Really? You are saying coward?
'Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
So are we actually gonna fight, or is this gonna be a cutscene?
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
Thankard. Yeah, this is gonna be a cutscene.
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you all right?
Aye, thanks to you.
I mean, the two of them could cover their weaknesses pretty good. Like, why can't we just have both of them be the rulers?
These weaklings think they can defy us. We'll slaughter the lot of them.
You know, are we just gonna get rid of this guy, like, right now? That'd be real
Patience,
nice.
brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails.
If we fall here, we feign our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
That's what we want.
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Wait! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
Okay, so we're still gonna have to keep on dealing with him, but, so now, Uklamat's
Do we give
keystone
chase?
was stolen. Which is a problem.
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
So is that the entire quest? Just that cutscene? That's a little, not great. Still 2 cutscenes. Okay, either way. Still not great. I'm glad you are unharmed, Lamati. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kwana. And all of you, too. Bakul Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him, and it cost me a keystone. Bonchontain upended his life so that I could accomplish the Moblins' feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. The contest isn't over yet, so we take back what that was stolen. We won't let Bakul Jaja get away with this. See, well, yeah, the contest isn't over yet. You're right. It's not over till it's over. The next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take back my keystone. Yeah, somehow I get out, that's how that's gonna go down. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Buckle Jaja curse some useless bow in a sycophant? When he caught sight of us? A reference to Saril Ja, I would assume. He is devoted to our brother, and is the only Buwena I know of participating in the rite of succession. If Zaral Ja was somehow involved in this, did they collude to do this? That would not surprise me at all. I will never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called a brother. None of them have seen him explode yet. Buckle Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lama T. Sure. Right. You want to say that with a bit of a calmer tone? I shall request that Father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. You see, that's really interesting, because he just says we should solve the solution with, we should just call in the guards and take care of it. But she thinks, why did this happen in the first place? A lot of people could learn from what she's doing, to be honest. I know people don't like Wilklamot's character, and I understand why, but this is the kind of stuff that I wish people would, like, our leaders would consider doing. Like, why did this happen in the first place? Don't just put a band-aid on it. Figure out why the cut happened in the first place. Just something to think about. For now, however, the rite continues. I thank you all for your help. We should keep moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Wilklamot? You bet I am. Zaralja's gained a good head start, and it's time we cleared back some lost ground. And it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Again, is that going to be the entire quest? The entire quest is 2 cutscenes. Okay. Whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to everyone and then wrap this one up. The Wilklamot I once knew would have been inconsolable at the loss of the keystone. This journey and your companionship is doing her a world of good. Koana is the picture of composure and rationality, except when it comes to matters concerning Wilklamot's safety. Far be it from me to fault a brother for being protective, but still. Though they share a single body, it's obvious Buckle Jaja has 2 minds when you see one head calming the other head down. His personalities are distinct as 2 individuals could be. We'll need to take that keystone back from Buckle Jaja before we arrive in the City of Gold. We will not relinquish it without a fight, though. Yeah, somehow I get the feeling I'm the one that's gonna have to do it and not Wilklamot, unfortunately. I'm really sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. Wilklamot, please. We all knew this was a trap. And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me. Oh, nice. That gave it, that Aether Current should have given me a little bit faster movement speed, mount speed apparently, which is awesome. So then we'll need to get, there's two blue quests over here, which we'll probably do at the beginning of the next one. And then I don't think, I need to check where the other Aether Currents are and seeing if our MSQ will actually take us. But that's going to be all for today. Let me go ahead and I think I'll place myself by the Aetherite like I've done before. Maybe not quite like that. That's going to be all for today. Hope you had a good time. We made some fairly good progress in MSQ today. And hopefully we'll be able to continue and make even more progress. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because like my hand has actually been hurting a tiny bit while we've been doing this, but this elbow sleeve that I got has been helping a ton, as you might have noticed from the more consistent streams. Anyway, that's going to be all for today. We'll continue on with MSQ next week and make some more progress. We'll probably start off with those Aether Current quests like I mentioned, and I'll need to check and see if the other Aether Currents are on the path for future MSQ, or if I was supposed to already have picked them up. If we were already supposed to have picked them up, then I'm going to want to do it, because then that'll unlock flying for this zone. But considering we got the zone, the MSQ Aether Current, I think we're already supposed to have all of the Aether Currents. Anyway, that's going to be all for today. Hope you had a good time. And until next time, goodbye.